Welcome to Unspoken, where everyone is the hero. Listen up and you might know nowhere to run, nowhere to go. Welcome to Unspoken.
Welcome back to another episode of Unspoken with Nick and Nick. My name's Nick.
I'm Nick. We're back.
We're back.
Yep.
We are back.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Sun's out.
Here we are. The sun's out. I guess sun's out, guns out. I have sleeves on my shirt today, but that
too.
works. That works. That's no biggie.
It happens.
That ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. It is what it is. So what the heck's been going on, man?
Working baseball, baby.
Work and baseball.
What about you?
Sounds like baseball's rocking and rolling now.
Yep.
Dude, work and more work and then other kiddo stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daughter's been a little sick lately.
I know.
Hope
It's a
she gets
bummer,
back to
man.
normal. It's all good. Nah, we'll figure it out.
I hate it when kids are sick, though. There's nothing you can do as a parent.
No, you're just stuck. You're
Yep.
stuck. It stinks. It's lame. It's not cool, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It could always be worse.
Oh, it could be worse.
Right? It could
Yeah.
always be worse.
Yeah.
And like we were talking about this today, like the kiddos aren't really sick that often.
Yeah.
So when they are sick, it's like, this sucks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. and-
You realize how much fun they really are?
yeah. And you also kind of realize, like, all right, they're not their like normal fun little self right now.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out like some of the other fun stuff we can do.
Right.
Because like, my little guy, he's not sick. He just wants to play.
Yeah.
So, we're just kind of mixing it up on who's going where and doing
Yeah,
stuff,
right,
I was
right.
getting messages today while I was at the house and, baby girl's up kind of just chilling in her bed, watching TV or whatever, just kind of snuggling in. And,
Yep.
he's down the street running off with mom. Just, she's like, well, I guess we're going for a walk now.
That's great.
Like, hey, that's the best.
Yeah,
why
that's-
not?
why not,
take
man?
advantage of it, man. That's
They're,
awesome.
I say it a lot, but having kids, man, it's like having your drunk best friends around all the time.
You do say
Look
that
at
a
it.
lot.
I do.
I like that,
It
though.
is.
I like that, though. Yeah, it is true. Kids are wild, man. They do wild stuff.
Yep.
Wild stuff all the time. So, hoping she gets around the corner quick.
I hope
and
so, too.
Back to normal
They usually
and we can
bounce
play
back
more.
pretty quick, but still,
Yeah.
it sucks.
Oh,
Nothing
yeah.
you can do.
Yeah, it is. It is. There's nothing you can do. It just is what it is. So, on to the next thing
Yeah.
then, right?
Right, man?
Yeah. Where are we at in baseball season? How many tournaments are we in for upcoming tournaments coming up this season?
All right, Madden's already had 2.
Okay.
Hensley's had 1.
Yeah.
And we're at the beginning. Hensley has 14
Okay.
total tournaments.
Yep.
And Madden's will be about the same.
Okay. Rad.
Yeah, 14,
Well, you
15.
sent me a super cool picture.
Yeah.
This one. Boom.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Super cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
it got me right in the feels.
Yeah, that was a cool pic, man. That's just one of those pictures that's like, this is just cool to see as they grow up and get better and better. That's pretty rad.
I look at it, and I remember the hit vividly in my head
Yeah.
of that picture.
Oh, yeah.
Because the
Of course.
pitch was inside,
Yeah.
and you could just see him digging in.
Oh, yeah.
And he inside out that ball.
Yeah.
Right field.
It's rad, dude.
Oh, it's so
I'm all
pretty.
for that.
It was fun.
I am all for that. That is super rad. It's a good time to see when the kiddos are having fun. Like that's
fun
where
is
it's,
the
like,
best.
really cool, They're really getting
And
into
they're
it now.
hard. They see that their hard work's paid off too.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
I have to remind them they're both definitely far from a slump right now,
Well,
right?
sure.
But
You
it's
mentioned that, yeah.
it's hard to remind them to enjoy it while
Just-
it's here,
yeah.
right?
It's just part of it right
You're
now.
gonna there, and I don't tell them there's gonna come a day when you slump because I don't want that getting in their head.
Right.
But you just tell them enjoy it,
Yeah, just have fun with it.
have fun with the adversity, have
Yeah.
fun with the positivity, have fun with it all.
Exactly.
And that's what I like is they're both good teammates, and
Yeah.
that makes me really excited to go.
What's like the thing that just like irks them
Oh,
like right now with baseball?
it's
Because like
me. I do.
you
We
are the
established
thing
that.
Yeah, that's true.
Toxic
That's
positivity.
That's a fair point. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because there's always like it's exactly like what you said. Like it's hard because if you're in those big win seasons,
Yeah.
like where you just keep hitting the ball
Right.
hard or whatever. That's always awesome. But like it's interesting because there's always something that just like ticks you off.
Yeah, I know what it is for Hensley.
Yeah,
And nobody on his team is guilty of it.
sure.
But there was a team that we were playing on last Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Their starting pitcher body language was horrible.
Yeah,
The
that
kid
stinks.
was like, I mean, he's shaking his head every pitch.
Yeah.
He's doing this. He's doing that. He's just mad at everything he's doing.
Yeah.
But after the game, Hensley was like, I do not want to look like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
he looked
it's
miserable,
true.
man. Like, he was
It's
out there
true.
against his will. And
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just kind of, and he could have been. Who
Stinks.
knows?
Maybe
but,
so. Maybe so. It is interesting, though, because, I mean, it's one of those things we talked about. Like, now you're at the age where you do start to see, like, if the kids want to be there or not.
Right.
And that maybe is not, maybe he just
It
had a
might
bad
not have been
day.
the case.
Maybe he just
He-
had a bad day.
right.
But, you know, it is interesting because that it's that time.
Yeah.
What they might say
Right.
is nut cutting time.
And it was nice to hear my son say, gosh, you know, but I always tell the boys before games,
Yeah.
I have my little rah-rah speech with them,
Yep.
but
Yep.
I tamed it down
Sure.
since our conversation with Hensley on. And
Yeah, yeah,
mine
yeah,
now
yeah.
is, hey, go out there, give it your all, leave it on the field and have fun. That's
Sure.
all I care about. Good
Sure.
attitudes, good body language.
Yeah.
Especially for Hensley. He's getting to that age now where body language is everything and coaches look.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they
Right.
do. Yeah, they do.
You
Totally.
mess up, how do you look right now?
Yeah.
Hensley's even keel.
Well, it's
Madden has made a 180 from last season. Last
That's
season,
awesome.
you knew when he was mad.
Yeah.
You never knew when he was happy.
yeah. Yeah.
This year, he's done a fantastic job at, he'll be upset with himself, but
Sure.
then he's over it. He's in the dugout. I hear him joking around with his buddies, and I'm like, dude, he's snapping out of it. I love it.
Yeah.
Because I allow the boys, I will give you 30 seconds.
Sure. Sure.
Be as ragey as you want in
Yep.
the dugout.
Yep.
Cover your mouth, yell into your glove, do something like that. That's fine.
Yeah.
After 30 seconds, you're done.
Yeah.
You got to get over it.
I mean, it really goes back to, like, I think about this a lot because it's very real, but like the Ted Lasso theory,
Absolutely.
right? You know, you got to be a goldfish, man.
Yeah.
Like that's just true. Especially, and I say this because it's what I know the most, but like in baseball, dude, it's just like a game of failure so hardcore that if you're just thinking about all the bad stuff, you're pretty much just having a crappy day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like most of the game is kind of bad
Yeah.
stuff, and then you have like sparks. But man, yeah, I don't know. Like it is important to be able to handle those downs.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, Ted
You know-
Lasso, be a
you know-
goldfish, man.
You know what the
Forget quick.
hardest part is as a parent, like as a dad or a mom, is having, like, my boys aren't that far apart in age,
Sure.
right? There's 2.5 years, but the maturity difference
Yeah.
between the two of them is night and day. Where
Oh, sure.
I can explain certain things to Hensley that
Yeah.
Madden it'll just kind of go over his head, right?
Sure.
And one of the topics in particular I brought up, I talked to Hensley. I said, "Isn't it so funny that a bad day on the field at the ballpark
Oh yeah,
is
we're going.
better than a good day at school?" And he was like, "Oh, absolutely."
Yeah.
Madden was like, "No, I'd rather have a bad day at school than a bad day on the ballpark," which tells me two things.
Interesting.
He's afraid of letting everybody down.
Sure.
It's
Yeah, of
not
course.
him personally. He doesn't
Yeah.
want to let his team down.
Yeah.
But a mistake doesn't let your team down. It's how you respond to the
Right.
mistake. And I can't explain that to
Yeah.
him. He's not
No.
there yet.
Yeah, and I mean,
It's tough.
logic, and stuff like that.
It goes over his head.
but it takes a certain level of understanding to be able
Yeah.
to do it, right?
And
Like,
that's what's
not-
hard is when you have one who understands it
Yeah.
and one who doesn't. And you're like, no,
But
just
so what's the age difference again?
2.5.
Okay, so but even that close, it's super far, right? Like
Totally
if you think
is.
about it. And I think obviously you see that when you were, a dad of little boys,
Yeah.
because it's like, well, this 1-year-old is vastly different from this
Yeah.
almost 4-year-old.
Right.
Like, yeah, that makes a huge difference. But it is interesting to see how the differences come with a lot of that maturity
Yeah.
as you get older. Because I've seen things too, like people talk about it in high school and college, like if you're going to move to that next level,
Yeah.
like you could be in your sophomore to junior year and something drastically change in that year.
Yeah, for
And you're
sure.
like, yeah, this is a big difference like now than it was a year ago.
Yeah.
That makes a difference. I mean, it's the same concept,
Right.
mentally as it is physically. Obviously there's big differences in everything, but just reality, right?
Yep.
So that's cool though.
Yeah,
I
man.
like that.
It's
I
fun.
dig it. Yeah.
We've been having a really good time so far this early season. I mean, the boys, like I said, their attitudes have been
That's
amazing.
awesome. That's awesome.
They're great teammates.
Yeah.
Coaches all around have been great. I
Great.
mean,
Yeah,
the
love
parents. I like the community.
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny, man. This is something you're gonna have to get used to.
Sure.
Right. So here I am for Madden's team. I'm the hype guy. I'm
Yep.
the hype dad.
Sure.
So I do music.
Yep.
I do their announcements when they're
Sure.
coming up to bat. Play music for them. All of it. When
Yeah.
they're pitchers.
Yeah.
They have warm up music that I get for them.
Oh, yeah.
So I have fun. But so I have that, and I'm just paying attention to the game.
Right.
So we'll be, I don't know, I'll just make up an inning. Bottom of 3.
Yep.
and some big play just happened, and here's the moms with each other, right? And then Katie will go, "What happened?
Yeah. What I miss?
You're here at the game.
Yeah.
What are you doing?"
Sure.
I'm talking. And it dawned on me last tournament. I was like, what a great community.
Yeah.
The ladies are just chatting.
Yeah.
The dads are watching. We're all having fun.
Yeah. Doing your own thing.
But
whatever.
what a good community that we have.
Yeah,
Because it's not like that for every team, right?
Okay. No. Okay. Now
Do
this
it.
is something we got to get into. Then this is hilarious. Okay. So every team has them. Every team has them. It's very rare that you find a team that doesn't. There's like the armchair quarterback, dad or mom, either one.
Yep.
Like there's one of them,
Yep.
right?
Oh, yeah.
And then there is like the person that just can't handle life, like everything you do, and they're just like, no, that thing just sucks.
Yeah.
And I think, like one of the others was, I think a lot about like the person that's like in the parking lot. They just stand in the back of the fence and watch the game from out there. Like
Dude, you walk into a park and that's all you see that dad or that mom
they're
on the
nowhere
outfield.
near him. Yeah, exactly. But they're like, and then there's like always that one dad that's like kind of on the fence of like he might kind of be a bit of a jerk.
Yeah.
And he might be like he's cool, but like he's also not that cool. And
Yeah.
he's like standing at the fence. He's like, what the hell?
Yep.
What's going on down here?
Yep.
Then he's like,
That's
a
actually
shitty call.
a coach's dad.
Oh, nice.
Is that
Even-
guy.
even better?
Dude, it's so awesome.
So how
I
does
love
the
it.
coach respond to that?
Dad, I hear him a lot say, Dad, stop. It's funny.
Well,
and he would not be mad for me bringing. He's gonna
That's
know
the best.
He
That
listens.
is the best.
So he's gonna know that I'm talking about.
That
it.
is the best.
Dude,
I do
it's so
wonder.
awesome.
I do wonder about a lot of that too. Like how, like I mean, obviously I've dealt with it when I was coaching too. But like the threshold, what's like that level?
Yeah.
What's the line in which you say no? I'm not going to listen to it
Yeah.
anymore. Or what it looks like. But it is. I mean, it's like we talked about before. You know, kiddos. That's their number one priority for the most part, and they're going to be excited about it, or they're going to be mad or whatever.
Right? Yeah. That's funny
is
though. You
crazy.
bring that up because you have those stark differences.
They're
with
everywhere.
Parents. They're everywhere.
They're everywhere, dude.
And I'm the guy. Well, I know Anthony brought that up when he was on,
Yeah.
but I'm the dad who's like, "Great play, catch."
Yeah.
And my son is like, "They're not on our team." Like, it was a great play, dude.
Many things can be true.
Yeah.
They can have been on the other team.
Yep.
Yes, they're not on this team, but it could have also been a great play.
It was a great play, right?
Dude, I do think that is interesting because there's a as you progress through levels, right? Like as you get further and further down the line in your career, and this is not just in baseball, this is in any sport. I think you get super crazy, highly competitive people, like more and more as you get higher into the levels. But you also get a lot more like kind of, heckling back and forth between each other and like that camaraderie
the banter, man.
style.
Yeah.
Because like if somebody makes a good play, like, and I mean, of course, like in men's league, it's like, you can get like two types of guys that are just cool, that want to be there to play, and then guys that are just like total ass monkeys.
Right.
And you're like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, why are you this mad about men's league? Like, don't say, oh, I'm just competitive. No, you're just an ass.
You're just an ass.
Yeah. Like there's a lot of really competitive people and they're not jerks.
Right.
So, I mean, I never understood that as an excuse. Oh, I'm just competitive. No, that's not how that works. Because
there's chivalry and competitiveness, right?
Yeah,
Like,
well, and I mean, there's just acknowledgement to the skill
Give
that
credit.
it takes to do a thing.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, arguably, obviously, Anthony understands that. Right?
Oh, yeah,
Like, he's
totally.
like, I've been there. Of course, that's just a great play. Good job doing what you were asked to do.
Yep.
Like, that's awesome. And also, just in general, like, things are hard.
Yeah.
Like,
well, especially for
Good
a
job.
catcher. A catcher who's 11, right?
yeah,
And there's
the
a wild
gear is
pitch.
crazy heavy by itself.
And he can block it.
Yeah.
And he, like, textbook blocks it. I'm like,
It's awesome.
damn, catch.
Yeah.
Good block.
Yeah.
Or
Just have fun playing
pop
the game.
fly that's a mile up. All the spin, all the wind, and
Right.
that kid can track it.
Yeah.
It's amazing for an 11-year-old to be able to do.
Well, and let's take a step back. Like, it's
Yeah.
not like your kids on your team are like, oh, that's somebody on their team. Like, we hate them.
Oh, no,
sure,
no,
like,
right.
That's the age that they're at. Like, they just are
That's
like, they're the other
the
team.
immaturity.
Yeah. But some of it too is like, no, that was just stinking good. And
Yeah.
the last thing I want to do is like
Yeah.
say something and that's the kid's last
was
straw.
out.
Well, like say that, and that's like the kid's last straw, and now he just doesn't play baseball ever again.
Yeah, right.
Like I'm never gonna. I'm never. I
You're
can't say
right, dude.
never.
Yeah.
I would try like hell to never say anything that makes anybody hate a sport.
Right.
Like that's just
It's
like,
not worth
I'm
it.
done with it. I'm done. I'm out. This is not for me. And that's with anything. Like I don't care if it's a spelling bee, whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's just the deal.
Yeah.
What is? Now we got to go down this.
Okay,
route.
let's do it.
What are the non-sport, like athletic sport competitions in which parents might be too aggressive? I definitely think like
I would think like cup stacking. Have you ever seen those?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all that.
I mean, it takes a lot of athletic
Takes some
skill, like
skill,
hand-eye
yeah.
coordination, speed, agility.
What do you
all
think
that.
about chess?
See, I could picture something like chess, or like I
Yeah.
said, like the spelling bee, and somebody's just like, "Yeah,
Spelling bee.
that's
dude.
right, little Cindy, you
Yep.
spelled the out of ambulance." Like,
Yep.
that's my girl. Like, I
Yep.
just see that coming. And I know I'm going to come across it, like, at some point. And I don't have anything to like reference it to right now because my kids aren't like at an age where they're doing like intellectual activity like that.
Right.
But I definitely see something coming like that.
You know what I could see, and I've watched video of my nephew back in Michigan. He's on a robotics team,
Oh yeah,
and they do like robotic fighting
Oh yeah.
at his school.
Like the old robot wars
Dude,
where
it's
they're just like
awesome.
going crazy
Yeah, man.
and like you
and they
throw
do
them in the
stacking.
octagon.
They'll do like robotic building and stacking and fighting and all this
cool,
stuff, right?
yeah.
So he's one of the programmers for the team,
Yeah.
but he's also a driver.
That's rad.
So I haven't
Just
heard
like
anybody
picturing,
get
like,
crazy.
Avatar right now.
Dude, it's incredible. I don't know if they're really rowdy or not because I don't know if the mic is just not picking it
Sure.
up. I would see me if I was a dad.
Just like getting jazzed.
Way to lay that saw blade down, boy.
That's right. Just like we worked on at home.
Yeah. You programmed the shit out of that.
Timing was everything. I do see like too like I just picture because I got a buddy at work whose daughter's also really into robotics, like
Yeah,
any
that's
kind
cool,
of competitions, and like nationally ranked, like
Wow.
incredibly
Yeah.
good. But like watching the event was crazy because he had it up on his screen
That's
one day,
cool,
and he's
man.
like, "Yeah, my daughter's down here doing this, and this is all the stuff that they have to do." And I was watching it, and I was like, "Holy cow!" That's like watching like rollerball.
Dude, it's wild.
Like insane,
Yeah.
intense stuff. And they're doing these competitions where like their goal was to score more than the other team. That's a dumb way to say that because of course that's the goal.
I was
Their
picking up.
goal was to specifically shoot a ball into a basket
Okay.
more times than the other team. But
Okay.
those balls just kept recycling. So as they would score, they would continue to funnel back out around the arena. So they had drivers that went to pick
So they had
them
to go
up.
pick them up and then.
And then they had, yeah.
Oh,
So-
wow.
And
Did they have to shoot from a certain line or was it wherever they picked it up?
you can shoot from wherever because the robot is programmed to shoot at a specific arc to actually get in there. So it's up to you as the driver, but there was also like offensive and defensive players.
Okay.
I say players, robots that
Yeah.
were in the arena with
Yeah.
them. It's cool.
That's
And,
really
I mean,
neat, man.
I work in tech. Man, I don't know anything about robotics.
No.
Like, I don't know anything
Nope.
like that. That was just super cool to see. And I mean, it's really becoming a huge thing. It's super cool.
Yeah, it is really neat.
Yeah.
I know there's a high school here locally. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
And I know one of my old neighbors. He's on the coaching staff or might be like the
Sure.
head coach of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's really neat how the local community, like local businesses, are funneling money into that too.
Yeah.
And making it something. I know
Yeah.
e-gaming was big for a while there. I don't know how big it is anymore. But
No, it's only getting bigger.
Oh, is
it's
it?
only getting
Okay.
bigger. Yeah, I've got some friends in the e-gaming, ecosystem. Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff going on with e-gaming.
pretty sweet.
And like even at my college, like they got big time e-gaming scholarships coming out of college.
that's
and
so
stuff.
wild, isn't it?
It is cool, man. I mean, it's just like anything else. Like it's getting kids to. I mean, not just kids. I mean, anybody. Competitive nature is great.
Yeah,
Like,
we need
and-
it, right?
And I say that like it's also nice to not be competitive and to just enjoy what you're doing. Like I don't mean
For
that
sure.
to be like you have to be competitive in things, but it is nice to like win stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Like you said, hard work is it means something when you win.
Yeah,
And it means something when you lose.
yeah.
Like that's just true. And I think now we're getting to a point where it's hard because you work all this time and sometimes that's not the case. Like
Yeah.
anybody can win. That sucks.
Yeah.
But I do think it's kind of spinning back around and it's really getting to the point where it's like, there's so many opportunities to do things, with your peers. And that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think going back to the question and comment that you had about non-athletic, I think esports would be one that would be wild as a fan.
Yeah.
They got to get pretty wild with that, man.
Well, and like esports is huge because you can watch it.
And it would be fun to be rowdy
So,
at one of those.
I think of two things that come to mind right now. I can picture like a crazy tyrant style person just going nuts about like the rules or whatever. Definitely in e-gaming, but the one I'm thinking of is drone racing.
Oh, drone racing, dude. That's so cool.
Because it is hot. Like it is super fast right out of the gate and you're going. And then I could just picture like see somebody that's, let's take for example, like somebody that's betting on it.
Yeah,
I'm sure you can bet on it.
I'm sure you can.
So I can just picture somebody just throwing cash against the wall and just mad as hell that their drone crashed out.
That would be awesome. You know what I think of when I think of drone racing? It popped into my brain immediately when you said it. This is way off the sport thing. This is more of a, how hot are those batteries, dude?
Dude, yeah, it's intense, yeah.
I think about that stuff. I don't know why.
Well, as someone that does FPV
this is why
drone
I brought this
piloting,
up.
they get pretty hot. But I also think, like, I saw an episode on a TV show about this recently, and I just thought it was funny as hell because I'm sure that there are people out there like this. People betting on it and people that are crazy about it is like dog competitions.
Oh, dog
like
competition.
Dog shows in general. Like my buddy Winston here. Winston, do you think you could win a dog competition?
I bet he could. He would just sit
could.
there and
he would just be the goodest boy.
Yep. He'd look at you with those human eyes and melt your heart.
Yep.
And you'd give
Winston,
him the blue ribbon.
Come here, buddy. Come on. Come up here.
Get up.
Show the people what they want to see. Come on.
He's like, no, he's right there.
You're just putting your hand up here. All right, he is good. He is good. He's got
a
it.
good boy.
He's got it figured out. He's got it figured out.
There you go. Good boy.
So there he is.
Good boy.
Say hello to all your friends, Winston.
Good boy.
But yeah, I definitely picture some crazy stuff going on at like just ridiculously like people going nuts at competitions. Any number of competitions. Doesn't necessarily need to be anything. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to finding out what that is. Okay, so I did have a conversation about this recently because I know that this is going to be my life at one point.
Yep.
And I'm not sure I'm ready for it. So I'm curious your opinion because this will never be your life. I don't anticipate this to be your life.
Okay, what's up?
Maybe you have a granddaughter or something at some point and it does become your life. But dance parents.
Huge.
Dude. So I had a conversation with a guy I work with. Both of his daughters are in dance, and he's like, "Dude, the dance moms are aggressive."
Yeah,
and
I've heard. I don't know.
I also don't know.
I have dance parents that come in, and the dads are like,
"Woo!"
Yeah, they vent to me.
Yeah,
about a weekend spent away at a dance competition.
Well, I think because I don't understand, like I don't know what the competitions are like. So I don't know.
That I don't know either. I'll have to ask them.
And I say that like I knew what the other competitions were like.
Well,
but
right.
I do see this as my future of what this could be. So I'm intrigued by what
I do know.
Like.
This is the main complaint I get about dance competitions.
Okay.
The dads come in and they say, "Yeah, I had to go to one of the arenas downtown.
Sure.
And I was there all weekend, and I had to pay $40 every day to get in, and."
It does kind of stink if you're there in the competition.
My daughter dances for 3 minutes, second to last, and I have to watch them all.
There
and
all
I'm like,
day.
no.
That just reminds me of like being at the track meets when I used to run track and field. Like,
right.
I was like, oh man, and I was no good at it, so it wasn't that fun anyway. But at the same time, I was like, man, all my events are like last.
Yeah, right.
I
gotta sit here.
Yeah, I'm just here all day. This sucks.
And your poor family's stuck up there, and they're like, I gotta wait.
Hey, boo! You suck at this. Yeah, you're slow.
Yep.
Yeah, I just picture it now, like like sitting there. It's hotter than hell.
Oh,
my
yeah,
dad's just in the
man.
stands, and he's like, "Come on, go faster!" I'm just like, man, I'm trying. I'm slow.
I'm smoked right now.
Slow. I don't got it. I do not got it. Yeah, dude, I remember that was definitely like a thing that I did because it was just another activity to do, and I'm not fast. I've never been like fast.
You're used to just running 60 feet at a time.
Exactly.
Or 90 feet at a time.
90 feet at a time. 60
I don't know why I said
feet at
60.
a time. Well,
Whatever.
One of your kiddos is not at 60 anymore, but they recently were, right?
Yeah, he's at 70 now.
70 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah,
Yep.
I get that.
70
I get
and like
that.
54, I think. 54 and 70.
Yeah. I definitely think that's going to be an interesting deal to figure out what the dance competitions are going to be like.
Yeah.
I don't care what it's going to be.
I need to pick brains, though. I have enough of those dads that come in and of course, they usually change it quick to, how is baseball going?
Yeah. Well, they're like just one wrong verb away from an ass kicking.
Yeah.
They're like, nope, I'm going to get in trouble.
I remember last year, I had a dad who came in and he was just venting to me about the whole dance thing. And he was angry because he had entered the lottery for the Masters.
Oh, yeah.
Like years and years and years in a row, right?
Yeah.
Finally drew. And he was like, and my daughter has a competition for dance in Orlando the same week.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, so you're going to the Masters, right? He looked at me like, really?
Hey, that's not that far. That's not that far.
Katie just got home.
Oh, hi. Why did she call me darling?
She calls everybody darling.
Classic wife.
She's like a Georgia peach stuck in Kansas.
Is that true? Come here. Is that true? Is that real? Are you a Georgia peach just stuck in Kansas?
She calls everybody darling.
Do you?
Yeah.
Darling, sweetie. Yeah. Not everybody?
She calls me dummy, though.
What do you really call him?
Babe.
Babe.
Oh, unless I'm in trouble.
So we
Don't say that.
We watched Zootopia 2 recently.
Yeah, it's good.
And my kids won't stop going, hey bub.
Hey bub.
Hey,
Hey
bub.
bub. Hey bub.
Hey, bub.
That's
Bub,
great, dude.
Bub bub bub.
Yeah.
I mean, it just keeps going. And
We have it
goes
on quite a bit.
Yeah.
At the
And
shop
it's
for
fun
kids.
for the kids, man.
It is.
I did laugh about that because my daughter's really getting into movies now. Like she's at an age where she can kind of start to understand the plot a little bit.
Yeah.
And like some things like about the plot are still like quote unquote scary to her.
Sure.
Because she's not really quite capable of understanding some of the concepts. Or like some of the references, like in Zootopia 2, one of the references was like totally The Shining.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it
right.
had, like nobody had any idea what was going
Right.
on. It was like me and like even my wife had no idea what that reference was. And I was
so
like, oh my
great.
gosh, that's awesome. But it's funny to see because now they just like pick up on random stuff. So we're going to see these movies as they come out, but now she's like really picking up things from them.
Yeah.
And she just latches on. So she's just was going nuts with hey bub. Hey, bub.
That part is hilarious. I love the part too in that scene was, it's your anniversary?
Yeah. Yeah.
Starts playing.
Turns on the lights and
Turns
the
on the
music.
lights.
Yeah, he's like a little gondola ride.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's great.
That was awesome.
It was a good
That
movie.
awesome. Good movie. Good
Yep.
movie. Hashtag would recommend.
Yep.
Yep. Definitely would recommend that. But cool deal, man. So, obviously we don't have a super cool, exciting guest tonight. We do have some lined up that are coming now that we actually got some more confirmations.
Yep.
I got a couple guys that I'm excited about. So, what is got on the list over there that you said you wanted to talk about?
Yeah,
I know we
I got a
some
few things I want to talk about. You can't really think about them too much.
Okay.
Okay, you just
Yep. I'm
you
here
have to
for it.
answer them.
Got to answer.
It's not really a fire round though, because we can dive as deep as you want to go into them. You can. There's no right or wrong answer. We're not looking for points.
Okay.
Just let's get to know Land Nick.
Land Nick. Ta-da.
Pretend. What is something you like that you pretend to like but actually hate?
Pretend to like but hate.
Yeah. Say.
Well, this is hard because I truly don't hate anything.
I know. We've established that. I know. I should know better.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking it could be anything. And the first thing that comes to mind is some food that somebody makes that you eat to be polite, but you actually just go, ugh, about. And you don't have to name drop if there's anything like that.
No. I get you. Okay, so I would say some of the stuff that is supposed to be considered manly, I think is kind of dumb.
Yeah. Okay.
I like to cut my grass, but I'm not I don't get jazzed about cutting my grass. And some guys are
really
super into that.
It's therapy for me. I love it.
There is a certain aspect about it that is important for me to be able to go out and just have 20 minutes.
I can
30
understand
minutes, whatever.
though.
Yeah, but I'm not yes.
Okay.
I follow some pages because here's the deal. I want to be a grass cutting guy.
Yeah.
Like I would like to be a guy
Yeah.
that loves cutting my grass. It's just not me.
Yeah.
You know? And it's okay. But I really want my grass to look nice, and I take offense when people say some shit about my yard. And I know that there are things I need to improve about my yard, but it's also just don't talk about my yard like that.
Do you want to know what's so funny about the two of us? I'd go out and mow dirt. I don't care what it looks
dust.
like.
You just out there.
I just want to go mow,
kicking up dust. Yeah.
So the two of us combined is perfect.
See, there you go.
You care what it looks like. You don't really care to mow.
Which
I
is
care to
funny
mow
because I'm Land Nick.
Know,
You're Marine Nick.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. See, there we go. I get it, man. No, that's I don't know. That's just
that's a good one though.
Off the cuff.
No,
thing.
but that's a good one because I think there's a lot of guys out there that can relate with that who. On the outside to all the men in the neighborhood have to look the part, but you really don't. It's not your part.
Well, like
it's
I said, like I like it, and and when I get done, like I feel really good about the way it looks.
Sure.
And like I'm all for that, and I also don't really want I don't want anybody else to do it.
Yeah,
I'm not in the boat where I want my wife's like, oh well, I'll go mow it, and I'm like, first of all, I really don't think you want to do that.
No.
So that's never going to happen. Secondly. I don't want you to go do that because it's just not a thing you should have to do.
Right.
Like, and
I know. I'm like that too, though, dude.
That, and I don't mean that like in a misogynistic, man's man way, but she doesn't have to go do that.
No.
She's got things that I can't do or don't prefer to do that she can do better.
And I remember one time, I don't know. It might have been recent, might not have been. Anyway, I know Katie, and she did mow the yard, the whole yard, but she's like, God, that is heavy.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's
true.
true.
You do get used to it. I mean,
yeah.
But
well, and now with all the tech and everything, I mean, like I say,
I know
now,
I've got
self-propelled is not new, but stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it's not hard.
I got that new mower last year. That's it's not like it is self-propelled, but it's like a pace, right?
Yeah.
It's really nice, man.
Yeah,
it just goes as fast as you push it.
Yeah,
or hard as you push it.
I have the same deal. Yeah,
that's pretty nice.
It is pretty nice. Yeah, I like that.
But what I've found, and this is how much I love cutting grass. Okay. My lines, number one, have to be perfect.
Yeah,
have to be.
Yeah, but would you say it's because you're a perfectionist, or is it just because it's just the way it has to be?
Nope, not the way it has to be. It's because of me.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay. So we clarified it's a you problem.
That if I use the self-propel, it takes torque away from the blade.
Interesting.
Leaving strands of random grass that I later go back and pick by hand out of my yard.
Now, see, that's a problem for me because I also am a bit of a perfectionist, and I say that. Can you be a bit of a perfectionist? Okay, let's take a poll.
Ooh.
Can you be a bit of a perfectionist?
Can you be partial?
Yeah.
No.
Can you kind of be a perfectionist?
Yes. I think with certain things.
Yeah, but that's just not just OCD?
That's perfect. Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
Interesting.
So we need answers on that.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. What are the thoughts? What are the thoughts about perfectionism versus OCD? Because I don't know. You can be diagnosed with OCD. I don't know if you can be diagnosed perfectionist.
Yeah, true. You could just, I think you should be able to be diagnosed with perfectionist.
I'm not here to tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the move. Maybe it's right.
I think it is.
Okay, so to your point, yes, I have very distinctly gone out and I've got just a pair of yard shears or whatever.
Yeah.
And I've cut grass that's just sticking up. That I'm like, whatever, or pulled it out.
It drives me crazy.
Yeah, I don't like missing spots, and that makes me nuts.
Yep.
Yeah. My dad would be the first to notice it, and I'd be like, well, damn it, I didn't notice that. Thanks. Now I gotta go get it. Yeah, 100%.
Just like you were the first to notice that damn wall.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Quarter inch.
Well, yeah, I paid attention. Like we said.
I know. I was the only one that saw it, and I'm like, you know what?
There's some perfectionist in there.
Because I don't want to make more holes.
That wall will be on an upcoming episode.
It will be.
We will get the people's thoughts.
And I know what you're going to do. You're going to circle that.
I'm going to I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to put one light bulb, one strand light right in the middle of it.
No, Nick, you cannot sit there. It blocks the view.
Yeah, no, move over. Get out of the way. You are in the way.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, I love it. So then why grass? Why couldn't it be something else? that you're just like into doing? Like, is it just that the activity is soothing? Is that all it is?
Oh no, for me, I love the music that I'm listening to.
Okay, so you're a headphones on guy.
Yep.
Okay.
So I've got them going, and I've got Glenn Miller Band.
Oh, all right.
Sometimes country, sometimes
Sure,
rock,
something.
But so when I finished flight school,
yeah,
I would put Glenn Miller Band on. I had an iPod.
Rad. Yeah.
And I'd have my kneeboard, my iPod, my comm gear. I'd have everything going, but it was wired.
Okay.
But in one of my ears, I'd have my wired earbud.
Okay.
In my ear, and very lightly, I would have Glenn Miller Band playing.
Okay.
It's big band era. Have you ever watched The Aviator?
Yeah.
With Leonardo?
Yeah.
It's that music.
Okay, rad. I'm all for it.
You just get
I'm
lost.
all for it. You just
get
go.
lost.
You just go.
Yep. You just go.
I respect it.
But I'm big on music. Music's like my thing.
I'm the same
anytime
way.
I do anything, I can be cleaning the house and music is on.
I'm the same way. So, all right, then here we go. We're gonna mark this off the list right now.
All right.
What are your top 3 favorite bands? And you can go with right now. It
Well,
doesn't
can
have
I
to
go
be
with
all
like
time.
individual too? Like
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah.
Johnny Cash,
Great call.
Merle
Okay.
Haggard,
Okay.
Hank Williams Jr.
Hank Williams Jr. In no particular order.
No particular order. Those are my
Great.
go-tos.
Okay. So that at any time you can turn on any of their songs and be happy with the choice.
And I can sing right along. Yep.
Yeah, I dig that. Yeah, I'm all for that. Big time on that.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, as you know, I'm a huge Sleep Token fan. So Sleep Token's definitely in my rotation. But I'm also a really huge Pink Floyd fan.
I love Pink Floyd.
You know, via my father.
Yeah.
Huge Pink
Good
Floyd
choice.
fan. My dad actually had at the old house, like he loved the band and went all over the world to see him. But he saw him specifically in London, so it's like on the wall.
No way, dude.
Yeah, and like on the wall of our garage, he just wrote like Pink Floyd London. I don't really know what it meant other than just that he saw it there.
No way,
But,
dude.
yeah, he's
That's
got
cool,
it. So-
man.
And you know, we've always shared music that way, so we have a ton of stuff.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude.
That you know, and like a ton of concerts and things that we've gone to.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Yeah, number 3, I don't know. I mean, I go in a lot of phases where I like different stuff, but you know, I think if I had to throw out a number 3, it'd probably give a good tie right there. Like I love Rush.
Yeah.
I love Huey Lewis and the News.
Oh, how do
Big
you
fan.
not?
You know, I always think about that too because that's such a cool story of like when they really got big with Back to the Future.
Yeah.
The story about when they asked them to do that and they were like, "Hey, we're writing this movie. It's called Back to the Future." And he tells this on like one of his podcasts. Like, it's just a crazy cool story. So he's like, you know, we're writing this. They come to me and they tell me that they're writing this movie called Back to the Future, and the lead character is Marty McFly, and they would just really dig Huey Lewis and the News, man.
Yeah.
And Huey's like, I am not writing a song called Back to the Future. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Right.
So that's when Power of Love came out. So it was written for the movie. If people didn't know that,
I did not know that.
yeah, it was actually written for
the movie.
Back to the Future. Yeah.
And he's in. Is it the first one?
Yeah, so at the beginning
You're
of the
just too
movie,
darn
you're
loud.
too darn loud. Yeah,
And it's him.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that.
Yeah,
Sorry, fellas, you're just too darn loud.
It's
exactly.
so great, dude.
And it's like after like 15 seconds of
I
the
know.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rad, man. But super cool.
I can't think of them without thinking simultaneously about Back to the Future.
You know,
Like,
in,
they're just
in a lot of
synonymous.
ways that like springboarded even more the success that they were seeing.
Yeah.
You know, with sports coming out around there and everything, you know, like do you believe
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
you know, everything in
Yeah.
there. That's all in that same album and everything. But yeah, really, really cool to see how that
Yep.
kind of spiraled into some
That's cool.
stuff. Yeah.
You've got
Yeah.
good choices. I like that.
Love it. And I mean, it's kind of cyclical. Like it rolls a lot because I love all kinds of music too. I'm the same way. Yeah, super
Yeah.
into it.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, rad, dude. What
Okay.
else you got? You got
I got
some?
another one.
Yep.
And
fire away. Wow, I was supposed to answer off the cuff, and here we are 10 minutes
no,
later.
see, this is what I wanted. So this one's tough because, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this one a little bit.
Yeah,
This one's tough because I respect. Let me just ask you the question, and then
Yeah.
I'll explain it.
Yeah.
Who's the most overrated athlete of all time? Do not answer. I hate this one because I think all athletes are great, right?
Yeah,
like
oh,
you
of
can't.
course, yeah.
Now, what I'm thinking mostly is overrated, not overrated at their sport or their skill, but who has been blown up too much, more than they should have been, maybe.
Man, that's a tough sell.
I know.
Um,
I get asked this question quite a bit.
Well, I don't know, because I think the reality is that for me, like picking a single person is you're almost automatically picking a Hall of Famer.
I know.
Because you're instinctively going to someone that is one of the best in their sports, and you're like, well, they shouldn't.
Well, they shouldn't be.
Which let's
I could have done better.
That's horseshit.
Yeah,
but
I know.
the reality is, man, I don't know. I don't even know if I can pin down one in particular. I know what it would piss everyone off if I said, but I'm not gonna say.
Off air.
Yeah. But no, I don't know. I do know that I have this conversation a lot because I have had conversations about people thinking that Derek Jeter is incredibly overrated.
Really?
And Derek Jeter is my favorite athlete of all time.
Yeah, I mean, he's incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big Jeter fan. Yeah, really big Jeter fan. So I know that, I've had that conversation with people, and they're like, well, why do you like him? Like, here's some of the stats. I'm like, dude, you got to think about some of the other characteristics of Derek Jeter's career. Like the fact that he almost quit baseball after being drafted by the Yankees.
Right.
And he became the most well-known top Yankee shortstop. Like, this is reality. And I mean, people are like, oh, well, it's just, be in the face. And it's like, dude, is that a bad thing?
I know. Yeah.
Like, did I stumble upon like a totally ulterior universe where it's a bad thing to be the face of the Yankees?
Yeah.
What the hell are we talking about?
I hate that question. Maybe we should cut that out.
No, I think it's just an interesting question, because I think that no matter what you say,
I know, because all the answers I've ever given,
it's just a strict opinion.
they're first ballot Hall of Famers.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I never thought of that until you brought it up just now.
And it's not to say that everybody deserves, like, let's back up. Everybody that's in the Hall of Fame,
I know where you're
they
going.
deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Uh-huh.
But there's arguments for everyone in the Hall of Fame, because there's reasons why people, unless you were unanimously voted in, there are reasons that people didn't vote for them.
Right.
I don't know what those are. I'm not a Hall of Fame voter.
Right.
But like, the reality is that that's the world that we live in. That's how you get to that stage, by votes.
Yeah.
So somebody has some sort of motive outside of that in which they either support you or they don't.
Okay, you brought up the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Do you think, number one, they should either be just let in, period, or they need to form a new wing, steroids? Like the known steroid users, should they?
You're touching on a crazy topic here. All right, so the steroid baseball, steroid sport era, there's a steroid era in baseball that makes this a crazy conversation.
I know.
But there's just in general steroids across sports. Obviously, it's a big deal.
Yeah, blood doping, steroids,
Everything.
performance enhancing. Yeah.
They made a crazy movie about that with like the cycling teams or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't remember all that. But yeah, it's an interesting take. But I think, for me, I don't necessarily care so much on that. I think like my Matt Frazier, the most decorated men's CrossFit athlete of all time currently. Love him, follow him like crazy. If I ever talk to him, I'm going to ask him about this specific thing that he said in one of the documentaries, because I'm so curious as to his insight on it. In one of the documentaries, he says, I don't care what you do. It means nothing about, it's got nothing to do with me. Whatever you do, you can do you. If you just want to get jacked, strong, huge, look like a tank, do that. That's fine. Take steroids, whatever.
Yeah.
The minute you enter a competition and you are doping on something, it's you've taken all fair game out of it. That is true.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also do think skills exist.
Yes.
It's not like a superhuman drug.
Right.
Now, of course, your skills do become enhanced with that. It's just reality.
Yeah.
But I think people talk about like the Barry Bonds thing all the time. And I do think, of course, he was noticeably different.
Right.
But I'm not here to take anything away from that. The reality is he was always an incredible hitter.
Yeah.
He just got better. True.
Yeah.
Now, that's with everything. I think that's the same with all categories.
It's tough.
I do think that there is a level of skill. Like, it's not like if you were in high school, you're getting drafted and going to the show, just because you took a steroid.
Right.
And like,
no, right.
You have to have some skill.
There's got to be skill.
There's got to be some skill has to be played into it. And like I said, that it can enhance. It's enhancing skills. It's enhancing strength. It's
Right.
enhancing power. It's enhancing speed. It's doing all those things. So I'm not disagreeing with that, but
Yeah.
I personally, not for me, would never do it. So
Yeah.
that's my stance on it. But I don't necessarily care if they have here's the people that do and here's the people that don't. My only thing is the rules today are the rules.
Love it. Dude, that's like the best answer I've ever heard.
I mean, it's just the way it is.
No, I love it. That's
You know,
a great answer, man.
I mean, it's just the same as anything else.
Yeah.
It's not like we've got, I mean, we have laws that we abide by as well.
Yeah.
Well, in sports, the rule book is the laws
the law.
that they
Right.
abide by.
Right. No, I love that, dude.
It's just part of it.
That's great. That wasn't even one of my questions I had. I just built off of.
Yeah,
I like
mean,
that.
and I mean, I don't find it to be overly controversial. And if you chose to do that, like that is okay. I'm not here
Yeah.
to judge you on anything.
Right.
It's not my
Oh,
my
shit,
decision.
I used to take HGH.
See, and it's not my decision. And I mean that is what it is.
Yeah.
And it does not change who you are as a person.
Nope.
Awesome person, all that stuff. Like everything is the reality. So I mean, it is what it is. People do
Yeah.
things all the time.
Yeah.
And I don't think
Yeah.
differently of them because of that. I also certainly don't think differently of people because of a one instance or something like that. Bad things happen.
Yeah.
It's reality. So cool.
Like it.
Get it. They're at
All
it.
right. This is funny.
I'm in.
Your
Let's
wife's
do it.
going to love it.
Perfect.
Okay. What would your wife call you out on right now if she was here? And I could ask her that. What's one thing in the last couple days Nick has done that just irked you? Or
That irked her.
Or she could just call you out on and call your bluff in a safe space.
Oh, man. What would she call me
Listen
out
to this guy.
on?
He has to think, man. He's a trophy husband.
No, that couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, I just royally irritate the piss out of her.
I do too. I royally piss my
And-
wife off. Not piss
and,
her off. I irritate her.
But but like in
Yeah.
a playful, good way.
Yeah.
Like, and then there's, of course,
Well, you're
times
not
where
a jerk. I know that.
This is funny, though. I don't know why. It's a psychological thing in my head.
Okay.
I will tell her, like, hey, I love you or something like all the time. I'm sure I have some weird, deep-seated psychological thing going on with it.
Yeah.
But, like, I'll say it a bunch. And I don't know. Like, I don't have, like, I don't feel like I am, I don't know the word I'm looking for. Like, I don't feel like I'm undervalued as a husband.
Oh, yeah.
Or anything.
Okay.
Like I don't feel like
You're not-
she's like going
know the word
somewhere
you're
or
looking
anything
for.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I say that a lot, and that just irritates the hell out of her because then I do get annoying with it, and I'm
Yes.
like, I'll say it, and then she doesn't say anything, and I was like, hello,
Uh-huh.
and she's like, I already told you that. Like, okay,
But I said it again.
I know, but I said it. I still love you. You're smoking hot. What's the problem?
Yep.
And, I mean, just got to give her shit on that. So
Yep.
that would probably be something like that. I don't know if there's anything else that I could think of just right off the top of my head that she would call me out on. I wonder if I should text her and ask.
But that means it's all playful stuff then. That's
Yeah.
good, man.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
yeah.
and in truth, like, I don't know, we're pretty laid back. Now we have our arguments.
Yeah.
We're real humans.
Yeah.
Like, we don't agree on everything that's ever happened, but I mean, it kind of is what it is.
Yeah, no,
like,
yeah,
we're not really,
yeah.
we don't really let too many things bother us as a whole. And it just kind of is where we're at. It's not that big a deal. I don't know. We try to not let things be a big deal.
Yeah. I'm that's kind of how we are. I'm not kind of, it is how we are.
It's
We
how
try
it
not to
is,
let the small stuff like be too
Yes.
bad, but we like to irritate.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
and we get
just
not even
heckling.
doesn't even irritate. It's like, okay, I told you this before we came on air. Like tonight, my boys, I'm busy at work. Katie's busy at work.
Yep.
They're blowing us up through text like, we got invited to go to the KU baseball game, and I'm like, hey, I'm in the middle of work and I'm trying to be done. I've got to do recording. Gotta
Yep.
yada yada yada. Life.
Yep.
And then we realized, Katie and I kind of together, it was like, okay, well, Madden's got a late game tomorrow. We got friends coming into town,
Yeah.
yada, yada, yada. Like,
Yeah.
ooh, this might not be a good idea.
Of course.
Well, then she called me. I'm at work. I'm like, I am trying to get out of here. And I wasn't
Gotta
trying
go,
to be
yeah.
a jerk, just like,
go,
I
yeah.
gotta go. I can't just sit
Yeah.
on the phone.
Radical, yeah.
So then I text her immediately too, and I'm like, okay, just tell him no and tell him I said no.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just let me
I'll be the
take
bad
it.
guy.
They can.
It is
I'll
what
be
it
the
is.
bad
Yeah,
guy.
sure.
It is what it is. And she goes, oh, well, they're leaving in 5 minutes. I told them they could go. And if it was getting too late, I would drive and pick them up. In Lawrence? I was like, I'm not going. But she said she would, which means I am.
Which means you are. Yeah. Now, in fairness, in her defense, Lawrence is not that far from here.
It's really not.
But still.
It's
I
an
get where you're coming from.
inconvenience
It
to get
is.
out there.
It's just an inconvenience is all it is. Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say we both irritated each other
Sure.
because number one, I was like, I got to go.
Sure.
And
reasonable.
She probably didn't like that because she didn't want to be made
Fair.
out to be the bad guy and this
Fair.
and that.
Fair. Yeah.
I probably subconsciously texted her right away because I felt like I made her the bad guy and was like, hey, make me the bad guy. Whatever.
I totally understand that.
And then I text her back. I was like, you're such a pushover. I'm headed home.
I'm
And then she laughed at it. So we were over it.
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
I love it.
That was
All right.
great.
Are you ready? I got a game for
Dude,
you
yes.
now.
Let's do it.
I got a game for you now.
Let's go.
And not to take away from what you
I
just
love it.
said. But
Let's do it.
All right. Do you think you can guess the top 10 highest selling board games of all time?
Yeah.
You do. You think you could do it?
I'll bet I could. I might be able to get pretty close.
Okay. All right. What do you think? Let's just fire away.
Do you want me to
here.
go in order? Or
No, I just want you to, if you think you can guess the top 10, and I will let you know as we check them off the list, and you can write it down where they're at.
Monopoly.
Okay. Monopoly is the number one
That's where I wrote it.
highest selling of all time. So get your list of 10.
Okay,
on
that's
there.
wild. Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
It is wild. You went right out with number one. I
Yeah,
feel like
I
number
did.
one obviously makes the most sense right now, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
Radical.
All right, I got this.
What else do you think?
Sorry.
Sorry. Not on the list.
Really?
Not on the list.
Oh, man. Shoots and ladders.
Shoots and ladders. Not on the list.
Life.
The Game of Life came in at the number 6
Okay.
most selling board game of all time.
Oh, I don't know if this one would be. Yeah, I think it would be considered a board game. Oh, gosh. Trouble.
Trouble. Not on the list.
What?
Nope.
Hungry Hippos.
Not on the list.
Mousetrap.
No Hungry Hippos. No Mousetrap.
What?
I know. See, you thought you were so confident. So what do you got? You got Monopoly and you've got
Life.
the Game of Life. You've got number 1 and number 6.
Wow.
Yeah, there's still 8 left in there. What else?
Holy cow.
Better start thinking.
Yeah, now I have to really start thinking. I thought I could do this.
Yep.
Oh, Candyland.
Candyland, the number 7
Really?
most
Okay.
popular selling game. Yep.
No, Uno wouldn't be a board game.
No, Uno is not a
No.
board game.
Oh, geez, dude. I think I'm like darn near out.
This is interesting. There's some in here you 100% know and just are not taking into consideration. Crazy popular games. What are some of the most popular games? You could walk into anywhere and find these sitting on someone's shelf.
Parcheesi.
No. Really? Do you really think you can find Parcheesi anywhere?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just
Maybe
throwing it
maybe that's true.
Battleship?
Battleship.
There we go.
The number 9 most popular game in terms of sales. Okay?
I'm actually surprised that's in the top 10.
You know, I kind of am, but I'm also not because there's a ton of iterations of it, I feel like.
Yeah.
But maybe that's not
It is
counted.
fun.
I don't know. It is a great game.
That's a game you can actually play against other, like, phones.
That's true.
It's
you can do
one
that.
of those Apple games, the
Yeah.
Apple arcade games.
So far, you've got Monopoly
Okay,
at number
got it.
1, Game of Life at number 6,
Yep.
Candyland at number 7, and Battleship at number 9.
Oh, man, Battleship. And then...
I mean, crazy popular games are in here.
Holy cow, man.
You're just not thinking. I know. It's crazy.
You think you can name 10? Yeah, I can name 10.
Yeah, my name's Nick, and I'll name all 10 right now.
Yeah, baby.
Little
Look at
did you
me.
know,
Mm.
being a big old giant doofus.
Mm-hmm. Just a crayon eater.
I love it. All right. Do you have any other ideas?
I do not.
You're not thinking of some of the most clear indicators of
Seriously,
all
and
time.
I know people are probably going nuts. Like, you idiot.
All right. So Monopoly comes in at number 1 highest selling board game of all time. Number 2, Scrabble.
What the heck, man?
I know. Number 3, little surprising that it's this high, but it's a great game. Clue.
Oh, Clue.
Great game. Number 4, Checkers. How did you not think of Checkers?
How did I not think of that?
Closely followed by number 5, Chess. Number 6, The Game of Life. Number 7, Candyland. Number 8, hugely popular game. Surprised it's at number 8, Risk.
Oh, my Lord, man.
Now, that's more of a strategy-based game.
But still, that's popular,
but it's
man.
crazy popular, super high selling.
I mean, there's e-versions of that
Yeah.
I see advertisements for on the gram.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, play against people online. And
Yeah, 100%. Number 9, Battleship. And number 10, rounding out the top 10, Trivial Pursuit.
Oh.
Now, I would not have gotten Trivial Pursuit. I 100% would have guessed. I would have just guessed chess and checkers to throw them out there, just to get them off the list because they feel like easy check marks.
Yep.
And then I probably would have guessed Clue because I played Clue all the time.
Yeah, we used to play Clue.
Yeah.
Trivial Pursuit was another one we'd play.
Yeah.
What
else do you think?
obviously
What else do you
Monopoly.
think should be on the list? That I'm kind of like. There's some that I'm surprised aren't on the list.
Shoots and Ladders.
Yeah, Shoots and Ladders for sure. There's a bunch of kids. Games
Trouble.
I feel like Trouble. Yeah.
Trouble was a big one.
Yeah, Trouble was a big one. You said Sorry. I think that was a good one.
Sorry was a good one.
Yep. Yeah, there's some good ones there. I just remember like being a kid and playing the Game of Life all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Playing. We weren't really a Monopoly family. Like I feel like you either are or you aren't.
Yeah, I think we had phases
Phases of being
Monopoly, and then but we were all about life.
We loved the Game of Life. We
That was
actually
fun.
played. Do you remember the game Seen It?
I do not.
We used to play that game all the time. So there was like different versions of it.
Okay.
And like they had like a Disney one, an ESPN one,
Okay.
and like movies one, like all these different things, right? And what it was like it's a big board game, and you basically you play to like different video clips or song clips, or like it's a DVD that you have to put in and play along the TV. So it's like different interactive stuff like that. It's like first to guess it or like things like that. It's pretty fun.
That's
But
awesome.
That one we played a lot because we had like I think we had the Disney one and the ESPN one. And those are pretty fun.
That's fun, man.
It wasn't fun to do anything with the music ones with my dad because he just knows every song ever.
Yeah.
But that was always a good time.
Yep. That's cool,
man.
That's cool.
Yeah, there are some interesting things to note in here, though. It does say that one of the challenges of the data here is that accurate sales figures for the classic games like chess or checkers are difficult to verify through their long history.
I'll bet they are.
Yeah, and they had to go off of some of the non-proprietary natured portions of that, so that was interesting. All right, do you know what time it is?
I do.
Mr.
Do we have a
Marine
question?
Nick, it is time for
Questions from Brandon.
Questions from Brandon! Questions from Brandon!
You sound like you should be on a game show. I love that.
Should be on a game show.
boom. All right. So the question is, for the rest of your life, you can only eat food that starts with the same letter. What letter do you choose? There are some parameters you have to go off of.
Okay.
The fine print is essentially this. It's the Scattergories rule book. You can get creative with the name as long as it is generally accepted to be that food item. It can't be an A or a the. So you can't say, for example, I'll do the steak or the chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
a pie.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Uh-huh.
Yep.
You have to say pie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I also think it's not. You can't be like, I'll just eat seafood.
Yeah.
Like
right.
you can't be like a giant category. I feel
right.
Like. Yeah.
It's got to be. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a tough sell. I think this one was a tough one. I have had a hard time thinking about what it would be.
Man. Got a question.
Sure.
If I threw out that food, well, no, because then I'm categorizing. No, I can't.
Yep.
Never mind. I just answered my own question.
Yeesh.
Oh my Lord. Do you know yours?
I know mine.
Okay, go.
I do know mine. So I chose to go with the letter P as in Paul.
Okay.
I chose that because I love pizza.
Yeah.
I could eat pizza all the time.
Yep.
I love potatoes.
Yeah.
Yep. Pork tenderloin.
Yeah.
Yep. Pasta. I assume you can use pasta in general, maybe.
I think you should.
Maybe not, but
Here's
it's
the
still
thing.
kind of a category.
It's just a shape, though. It's a shape. It's the same thing. It's just shape
it's
difference.
Still kind of a category. So I guess that's a little bit of a cop out, but do love pizza.
I like it.
You know, and then I got a little bit in the weeds with it. Prawns. Love me some shrimps.
Look at you, man.
Giant shrimps. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Pineapple is like probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Top of the line fruit
I
for
love
me.
pineapple.
Yeah, I'm confident I could find stuff in there. Now, some of the things that suck about that for me is I love eggs.
I do too.
I love steak. I love crab and lobster
Yeah.
and all that. So I don't know. Maybe I'd have to like say it in Spanish.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. And even then, I don't think it's that. But yeah, that would be where I would land on that probably. But I did have to give it some reasonable thought.
Okay, so I've got my letter, but I've got same kind of thing with your pasta.
Yeah, it's
So
a little on the fringe.
I
you know?
went B.
Okay.
Bread is my pasta.
Bread.
Right? Because you could go so many variations
B
on bread.
might be the move. Yeah.
I like bacon.
Bacon.
Beef.
Beef. Yeah, you really
Butternut squash. I
'Cause
love
see,
me some
yeah.
butternut squash.
See, I love burgers. So like
This is where I was going. Burgers. Yeah.
tacos, you know, all the
Oh
stuff.
my gosh, man.
Yeah, beef. B might be the move because beef is in there. That's
I
true.
like B.
Yeah.
Yep. I like B.
I like B, man.
What's your favorite fruit? B.
B. All B flavored foods.
That is like bacon though is one of those foods for me. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, dude.
Yeah.
Every day.
That is true. So then what is your favorite food of all time?
Oh, this is easy.
Okay, if it's so easy, hit me with a top three.
My grandma, God rest her soul, made homemade noodles
Yep.
and fried chicken.
Mm.
My all-time favorite. And
Yep.
I am married to a woman who can recreate it.
Oof. That is nice.
And my
That's
grandma
nice.
hooked her up.
That's nice. That's a win.
And also made sure before she died to let the family know
Yep.
that Katie got her fried chicken pan.
Mm.
And
Nice.
Oh, dude. The way my grandma did it. And
Just
Katie
right.
can recreate it.
There is something to
Oh,
say about
gosh,
the
dude.
nostalgic feeling, though.
Yeah.
Like it is interesting because you might be able to get the exact same thing, but it feels different only because it wasn't made by your grandma.
Yeah, there's
You know,
there's
you didn't have
difference.
it in her house, or you know, it wasn't like a certain thing.
I don't have the smell of my grandma's house.
Yeah, just
going
the
with it.
stuff that adds to it.
But that she can recreate. When I eat it, it's
Yep.
spot on to my grandma's.
See, that's awesome. I love that.
It's so great, dude.
That's rad. I'm jelly belly.
I would eat that every single night and never get tired of
Never
it.
get tired of it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's rad. I don't know. I'm like a steak and lobster crab guy. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
such a high end annoying thing. So it's not like a, you know, it can't really just be like my favorite all the time. But yeah, I love beef. That's a good call.
Yep.
I could eat burgers a lot. Like burgers all the time.
What was the other? Oh, one just came out. Bluegill.
Bluegill. Never had bluegill. I love sushi.
Sushi's good.
Love
Oh,
sushi,
bluegill.
yeah.
You have never had blue. I gotta
Never
hook
had
you up,
bluegill.
man.
Never had no bluegill.
Oh, it's good fish, dude.
Now I know. Now I know what I got to keep an eye on.
Bluegill. Now this would fall under yours though. Perch.
Perch.
It's related to walleye.
Oh,
Great
all right.
tasting fish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means, but I'm going to be all down for
I'll
that.
hook you up.
All
I
right.
got you.
Now I know. So I can't just have like salmon.
We could put a P in there. Yeah, why not?
Why not, right? Why not? See? Yeah. Put crab legs.
But tenderloin, but tomahawk.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Potatoes.
Potatoes. Hey, that's real for some people.
I guess that's true. Well, heck, man, it's been awesome.
It's been fun.
It's been a lot of fun. Thanks, everybody, for listening in to another episode of Unspoken with Nick and Nick. We are having a good time, just kind of, taking it easy, laid back. Like we said, we're going to have some more fun guests coming on the show, so definitely keep a lookout for that. It's just timing. It just is what it is.
All it is.
We make it work. That's what this is all about. It's laid back. It's chill. We do what we can, and we want to have fun with just having a good conversation, but making sure that everybody that's listening feels involved in that.
And anybody listening has an idea of a guest we could bring on, please.
Absolutely. Take a
reach
look.
out.
Take a look in the links. We've got plenty of that out there. Check out the Instagram, Unspoken FM, YouTube, Unspoken FM, and same thing on TikTok, Unspoken FM. All of those have our links in there.
Baby.
That's right. All of those have our links in there for any of the, if you want to come and be a guest, let us know. If you have people that you think would be good guests, come let us know. Definitely take a look at those. Questions.
Comments.
And it is fun because our YouTube is so new that we're getting some fun engagement there.
Yeah, we are, man.
So
it's been fun.
The exciting thing is next week we should have enough info to go off of that on next week's episode we're going to do a segment of the funniest comments of the week. And check those out. So
one video in particular pops right into my brain.
I know there's some funny ones.
Yep,
so
we got some good ones.
So take a look at those. Leave your funniest comments here. Leave your funniest comments on any of those shorts over the week as well. Let us know. You may be the one that is featured here on the show. So
be a lot of fun.
Let us know what you think. We are interested to hear. We have lots of ideas, and we want to hear your questions and concerns too. Heck yeah, let us know. So until next time, it's been a ton of fun.
Been a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Have a great week. And
Be
we will
safe.
catch you. Yes. Be safe. Be safe. Live life. Love.
And like I tell all my clients before they leave,
Is that what you say? Live, laugh,
laugh,
live,
love.
laugh, love. That's what it is. Live, laugh, love.
Yeah,
I can't
totally
believe I
Hobby Lobby,
jacked
bro.
that up.
Yeah. I always tell my clients, give them hell, baby.
Give them hell,
Give 'em
baby.
hell.
I love it. Well, until next time, everybody, it's been a lot of fun.
Been a lot of fun.
We will catch you on the next one. We out.
Out.
Welcome to Unspoken, where everyone is the hero. Listen